I'm not too sure what social isolation means to you, but I know for me, it's probably everyday life. There's some more there. Do I look like a caveman? Well, you're probably wondering what these are. These fires have been going on for weeks. As you can see there, the clouds of smoke, and that mountain is on fire. Many mountains around here have been on fire for absolutely ages. They're inaccessible by road, so people have to walk up through the jungle to get to those locations. So I've come to Takkatan Cave. This is off the Samung Road, heading west out of Chiang Mai. Fantastic walk up and over the mountain. I'm going to go down into the forest. This bamboo here is bone dry. I'm not going to have a cup of coffee here. And I'm going to go into the cave. Well, finding the pathway through the rocks, the stair that comes down here, is very difficult sometimes if you don't quite know where you're going. The cave is over to my right here, and the steps don't necessarily take you that way. And I remember the first time I came here, I wandered off all the way over there because that's the way the natural steps were taking me. Absolutely beautiful here. This is social isolation. I love it. Don't you go following me here. I don't want to be in company of anybody. This is the best place to be when you want to be socially isolated. There's a disaster waiting to happen if you get the farmers up the way setting fire to their fields. Do I look like a caveman? Well, cheers. Here's to social isolation here in the mountains off the Samung Road in Chiang Mai. I'm really loving this social isolation. I can't see the problem. If people are worried about being on their own, they should try it for a lifetime. I've enjoyed this sort of lifestyle for most of my life. I enjoy being near to people, I enjoy their company, I enjoy appreciating people's feelings, and I really enjoy being close to somebody that I love and care for. So when I'm with them, I'm very, very happy. But this environment, this type of being away from everything and being out where no other people interfere with your feelings or your emotions, is just where I like to be. So this corona, COVID-19 isolation, it's no big deal for me to socially isolate. Being away from people, no problem. Oh, look at those birds. The cave here is, it goes quite far back. It goes quite a way in. I've not been all the way back. I was too interested in getting my cup of coffee, and there's some stalactites dripping moisture amazingly in this dry climate that we've got now onto the floor of the cave and creating stalagmites, and it's just a wonderful creation of this planet. I love it. Absolutely glorious. I'm gonna have my coffee. Cheers. I'm really happy that people don't find this often because it's such a beautiful place. It's a treasure, it's a gem, and I'm going to put the location in the description below, but I really don't want you to follow the description and come here. Just let it be. It's absolutely glorious. This cave wasn't made last year. This cave was made thousands of years ago. Can you imagine the people who sat here living in this cave? I can. People want to go to the beach. People want to go trekking in the forest to some wild place that guides want to take them to a coffee shop. Guides want to take them to a waterfall. Guides want to take them to places that the guides maybe feel are attractive. But how attractive is this? Absolutely stunning, beautiful. It's really nice here. There's some dog poop here. There's some more there. Poo. Doesn't look like dog poo. Oh, there's more there. It's not human, that's for sure. I wonder whether it's a civet. Maybe a civet poo. Now that bird is a common iora. It's a lovely little green bird, very secretive. It's got such a lovely, plaintive song. I'd like to give a shout out for a friend of mine. She's on YouTube. Thompson. On a weekly basis, she walks off into the mountain near her home, and she carries empty water bottles up into the mountain to collect the water from a pipe on the mountain, and she calls them water walks. Check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. She talks all about world affairs and human psychology even. She's very informative about so many matters, but her attitude and approach to life is very inspiring. You can see that there's an awful lot of corn, leaves, stems are waiting to be burned, and I just hope they don't. I just hope they don't burn this as well. Because as you've seen down below, it's like a tinderbox here. So dry. And if they were to burn this, then all of that bamboo and the bamboo forest floor would go up in flames. So I'm wearing my hat on the back of my head. Last week I was videoing down at Doi Town, and with a drone you see what the camera on the drone is seeing on a mini screen on your phone screen attached to the drone controller. And because the overhead sun, the screen becomes so difficult to read that you need to find shade in order to read the screen. So I was hanging the controller down in front of me, and of course my neck was extra exposed to the sun. I paid for it. I paid for it with a burnt neck. It was dreadful. for the next few days I had a very hot neck just because I was foolish enough to look at my screen at this angle, exposing the back of my neck. Well, you're probably wondering what these are. These are not durian. These are not the smelly fruit. These are jackfruit. And jackfruit, or kanun in Thai, jackfruit is delicious. It's got a little hard stone in the middle, and it's got a fleshy outside. In each of these fruits there are sections, and the sections are made up of little fruits within. Here's a tip: don't touch your eyes when you've handled jackfruit. The juice of the jackfruit is really caustic on your eyes. It's horrible. I was driving a car once and I had an itchy eye like this, and I had to swap. I just couldn't continue driving. It was blinding, horrible. Anyway, jackfruit, really delicious, love it. Pick some up at the market. I'll show you some when I'm there next time. Thanks for joining me today. I've really enjoyed coming out into the wilderness, up into the mountain off the Samung Road, near to Chiang Mai. Socially isolating. I do it every day. It's good to have you with me. Thanks for the new subscribers. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you've not subscribed before, please do. Hit the bell. You'll be notified in your inbox of new videos being released. Please check the description below. You'll see some information there and links to where we've been in this video. And by all means, leave me a comment. Ask me a question. Don't mind what you say. This is a load of rubbish. I really enjoyed this. Thanks for taking me with you. Just say something. Let me know you're there. Till next time. Bye-bye.